G'day guys, and today I'm doing another lot of practice questions, and today will be custom configurations. I'm not a huge fan for some of these questions because I don't believe they're sort of relevant today, but for whatever reason, if you ever get these questions, I'll hopefully help you out with these ones. So we'll start off with 91. Which of the following is not a requirement for a graphic design workstation? And I believe all these are garbage responses because they're all required, but there is a best answer for these ones. Fast hard drive, maximum RAM, powerful CPU, high-end video. I'm probably going to just run through these ones a bit quicker, unless it actually requires something. But for graphic design, it is fast hard drive that is not a requirement. It's only because the others are supposedly more important, but I think a fast hard drive is going to be helpful for anything. But this is probably back when those, I guess, yeah, if you're paying for an SSD back then, it's going to be like super chunks of dollars. So. Question 92, which of the following is required when constructing an audio video editing workstation? Powerful gigabit NIC, powerful processor, maximum RAM, fast hard drive. Required when doing audio and video, obviously the RAM, processor and NIC are all important. If you're uploading, of course, you need a good NIC, but hard drive is certainly there. It loads of data quicker since it's on there. Big requirement. 93. Why do virtualization workstations require as many CPU cores as possible? Each virtual machine has one or more cores installed directly in it. Each virtual machine makes use of actual CPU resources for processing instructions and data. Fault tolerance dictates if one CPU core fails, there should be one or more line to take its place. Because each guest operating system runs on its own space, multiple cores are required to store collected data. Okay, so each virtual, it's not installed directly in it. Since it's all logical. Fault tolerance dictates CPUs. Yeah, that's going to be the same for anything. So it's not C, it'll be... so the answer for this one is B. Each virtual machine makes use of actual CPU resources for processing instructions and data. 94. Why is high-end cooling a requirement for gaming PCs? They tend to overclock the CPUs and run multiple high-performance GPUs. Game controllers have components for tactile realism that generate copious amounts of heat. Digital sound cards generate more heat than analog sound cards. Placing that many hard drives in such a small space generates too much heat. Depending, you won't have that many hard drives. I would have thought for a gaming one. Digital sound cards, nope. So it's the top two, but it's A. Normally, gaming PCs tend to overclock their CPUs and run multiple high-end performance GPUs. 95. Which of the following is not a requirement of a home theater PC? Surround sound, HDMI, micro, ATX case, TV tuner. You're going to need surround sound, HDMI, TV tuner since you're doing audio there. So the answer is C. Micro ATX case. In most cases, when it's referring to home theater, it's in like a micro ITX case, I believe. 96. Which type of system simply needs to run standard versions of Windows and desktop applications? Got thin client, thick client, home server PC, virtualization workstation. A virtualization workstation is going to have a virtualized instance of Windows, so it's not standard. Home server PC is usually going to have like a Windows server or Linux, Ubuntu, something like that. Thin client is going to have server, well, not server operating system, but an operating system somewhere else. So like your Citrix, for example. So the answer is B. Thick client. 97. Which of the following descriptions most closely matches that of a thin client? High resolution monitor, keyboard, mouse, computer with a low profile case, a laptop, and a dumb terminal with a NIC. So yeah, it's not going to be A. Could argue the last three potentially, but a thin client generally means like a desktop of some kind, so it's not a laptop. Computer with a low profile case, potentially, but it is D. A dumb terminal with a NIC. 98. Why should you equip a home server with a gigabit NIC? All systems, including the server, should communicate at the same speed. The server should not be allowed to communicate at the high speeds of the rest of the network, or it will be overused. The server should exceed the communication speed of the clients to avoid bottleneck. And operating system servers run is not compatible with fast Ethernet. Fast Ethernet's only 10 by 100, so it's not that. All systems, including the server, should communicate at the same speed. No. no, that should be quicker, which might give you the answer. Should not be allowed to communicate at high speeds to the rest of the network or be overused. No, it is C. The service should exceed the communication speed of the clients to avoid a bottleneck. Otherwise, if that's slow, then that means everything else is going to be slow. 99, second last one of the day. Which of the following reason justifies having a powerful processor in a CAD CAM workstation? Only powerful processors can stream graphical information efficiently. Nope. Manufacturing equipment is generally faster than design equipment, which needs fast processors to keep up. Graphic processors used in CAD and CAM do not have their own processors. So the CPU performs this job as well. The algorithm used in rendering graphics can be processor intensive. You can argue a case for the last two, but the answer is C. Graphics adapters used in CAD CAM do not have their own processors, so the CPU performs this job as well. Any sort of graphics card has their own GPU. But anyway, the final question of the day, question 100. Why do AV audio video editing workstations benefit from having more than one monitor? Software has enough controls across the width of one monitor. It seems cramped. While one graphics adapter works on one rendering project, the other can simply display a normal desktop. Once the editing is complete, the second monitor is used to present the results to others on the team. And additional monitors are used for remote correlation among other editors. And I think this could be any one of those answers as well. Makes a lot of sense, but it is A. Their software often has enough controls across their width that one monitor seems cramped. And that would be why you need multiple monitors so you can do multiple things. But if you're doing multiple things, that means you will be wanting to present to the team. You want to be doing one thing while you're doing another. But anyway, that's it. Those are the answers been given. And yeah, I'm not a huge fan of these sort of custom questions. I don't think they'd really pop up. But there you go, guys. Got a little bit of knowledge regarding sort of custom setups and what kind of systems prefer or need certain types of equipment. But that's it for today, guys. Press that subscribe button. It'd be amazing. Keep the content rolling. I'll keep it coming your way. Give the video a like as well. It'd be awesome. And thanks heaps for sticking around, guys. And thanks for all the subscribers out there. Really appreciate your support. And I'll catch you guys all on the next video.